nice play, even though it was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Being chased out left. He'll run it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jayon Brown gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Now the NFL's leader in carries and yards in 2019, it's Derrick Henry.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
That's good for a tennis.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's caught at the 3. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. After the penalty, it's Henry. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Down at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give Henry another shot. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Score Titans 7. Texans.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now to return, this is David Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Watson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of...
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Finding fouls complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
Watson looks to throw again. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Again, it's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
It's back to throw. Tannehill. But it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Watson on 1st down. Open man, the tight end Fells. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dumping it off for Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. And Stills bringing it in. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Targeting and finding Stills once more. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Extra point is good.
Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the 1st half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the 2nd half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, 1st half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you get some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Taken down at the 43.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill rolling to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he stopped immediately there. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the Texans 39.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Corey.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The final shot before the break, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is Henry. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Scarlett brought him down. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Tony Pollard.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Stop short of the
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
Brought down by Akeem.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. Look at the big man rumble! And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First down.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson on the move to his left. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Out of the gun, Watson. And this is caught by Fells, right side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They give him a gain of 37.
First and goal.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. So that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Running from the gun with Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down. Here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. It's caught. Smith. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stopped him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And caught by Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 27.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The eyes move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Cunningham on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings
on 2nd down and 4. Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
48.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be second down. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is Watson. Screen play, Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll roll him out right. Caught on the slant. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's second and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
The tackle made by Aqib Talib. That's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. This one caught by Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
No let-up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold-up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Tannehill going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Tannehill. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
43-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now You know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down.
Incomplete.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
At the 21.
Throwing again. Watson buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Today's final score.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Titans, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit, I can't hear the of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks, I got homies that can sleep without 2, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit, Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with it, rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears.
We are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And this will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
To the 49-yard line.
He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. First down, Tennessee. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Intended for Derrick Henry.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. Complete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
A 6-yard loss.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. 23 yards, the pickup there.
That's good.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the
blitz coming, and down he goes. Roquan Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now he lost the football.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my crowd, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking follow me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me? talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon.